Hi, I'm Matt. I'm taking you on a tour, right? A tour of art through my perspective. So, let's go. So, at the moment, this door is propped open. But if it's not propped open, I have to open it. There are no handicap buttons. But if we take the light and we go down, we have this is the Disabilities Service Center. So there's no handicap buttons there. But to get here, you kind of have to go through that door. And you would think the door that's right by the Disability Center would have a handicap button.
You think?
You would think, but they don't.
That is really weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would do that. Huh.
So, yeah. I'll show you something interesting with this door on the liberal arts building.
Liberal arts?
Because I have psychology.
Okay.
So if you use this door, it kind of opens slowly. And then, it's not even completely open and it closes. So, it kind of gets, I don't even know how to do degrees, but it gets 45 degrees open and then it closes. So I don't know if it's a heavy door and that thing isn't just opening it all the way.
Is disability services aware of stuff like this? Is it stuff that's brought up to them?
I don't think so. They don't seem I don't know. You would think that it would just work. I had psychology today and that door is open, like it is now. But on Monday it wasn't. So you have to hope that someone's coming through this door. Because if someone's coming through this door and they open it all the way and you hit the button, it will because the door is already open, it will be open all the way. But if it's closed and you have to hit the button, it opens halfway.
So the door opening button works if the door is already open?
Yes.
The weird thing about it is it seems like all the entrances that are main entrances to the building don't have buttons.
Yeah. This Gossinell, this side doesn't have buttons. The other side has buttons.
I'm seeing all this, and it's just something I've never noticed. I just assumed every door had the handicap button that I can't see, or...
No, they're not. They're not invisible. They're just... I guess when you're making a building, you only have to have one door accessible. Maybe if you have 20 doors, 5 of them have to be accessible. I don't know what the ratio of door to handicap door has to be, but I just know that with the majority of these buildings, they're gonna have 5 ways to get in, but only one of them will actually have the handicap button.
So you're saying they just pretty much do the minimum that they're required to do?
Yeah, I guess. I've actually never been through this door. So, there's one door, the Sauceritos, and the handicap button is really close to the door. So I have to press it and then back up so the door doesn't hit me when it's open.
What about the residence halls?
Residence hall, I know the building I'm in, when I swipe, the door automatically opens. I know for other residence halls, that's not the case. If I want to, hang out with a friend who doesn't live in my building, they have to swipe and then they have to hold the door. This was here.
Not even there anymore.
This button was here 2 weeks ago. Maybe even 3 weeks ago. Now it's gone. Don't know when it's coming back.
Doesn't even look like there's a motor up there anymore.
Yeah. In a situation like this, I have to open the door myself. And it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not impossible.
So they don't have one on that one back there, but they have one for this one right here.
Yeah. So, like, it would be cool if, like, that button could just open that door and that door. But you have to press that button to open that door, and then press the button that's in there to open that door. For the majority of the buildings here, like in commons and resident buildings, the elevators are extremely small. They're like claustrophobically small.
Liberal arts, especially.
Yeah.
Little elevators.
Okay. You know what? You brought something up to me.
All right.
Even though we're gonna have to go back there, I can't go in the first entrance that I see. I have to actually like skip that entrance and then get into that side. So I mean, like, it's not an exceptionally long time to get from that door to this door, but again, in the winter when it's minus 20, it's gonna be like,
You don't want to go there.
I'm outside
for
for another 5-10 seconds. I don't know if we can get all of this in the elevator. That is how small it is.
But it's loud.
How small they genuinely are. So, if you... So, how many people you can get in here, God knows.
Let's get the camera in here. Like.
Yeah.
The elevator's been tied up for a bit. Just for a little bit.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, just meet us downstairs.
if I want to get to the basement, which I have to do for psychology, I have to press B, and that gets you A. And then I actually have to open this door. And then, can you hold that open?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know. I might want to watch out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's 4 people in here, and
Yeah. Usually there's no one in here when I have to do this. But still, these aren't the easiest doors to open. So, then I have to turn around. And then I have to close this door. And then I have to close this door. And then I can go to that door to get to the psychology room.
just so you can be
In
close
the
enough to
front
actually
row.
see the
Yes.
lecture.
Because if you get into the lecture hall, like everybody else does, there's a flight of stairs immediately. Like, it's only 3 steps, but obviously this can't do any steps. So if I want to be in the front row, I have to do this. Yeah. So,
Why couldn't they just put a ramp in? I mean, it's like a pretty steady slope.
yeah, it's like
stairs.
3 steps, so I mean, it's not, you don't really need that big of a ramp.
No, not at all.
They don't, but they have this, which I guess cuts it. So this is a pain in the butt. That just, it's not the lightest way.
This thing's heavy.
We'll just take the second one.
Oh,
Probably, instead of
okay.
trying to fit in again. You can stop it.
I don't really notice too many problems. I mean, like, other than the ones I've listed. So, I mean, that's good. But still, the problems that I do have, they seem pretty small and then they all add up. And then they seem really fixable. So,
Yeah, they
I don't know if
really
they
do
were
seem
just
quite fixable.
unaware of what's happening, which I assume, I know I'm not the only, person in the wheelchair here. So I would like to say that they know about it, but I don't know why they don't fix it. I don't know if I have to come in with a whole list of, hey, in this building, this door does not work.
And you wouldn't even know who to take that list to,
Yeah.
right?
And I don't really have the time with classes and work to make up a whole list of stuff that doesn't work.
So basically, it's like no one's complaining, so they're just not going to fix something that people are noticing.